Hi, I'm Lisa Carpenter from lisacarpenter.ca, and let's talk perfectionism and overwhelm getting in the way of you losing weight. Perfectionism has been a huge stumbling block within my own business. It's taken me years to get over the fact that I need to sit down and shoot my videos, maybe when my hair isn't done, maybe when I don't have the right makeup or the right clothes or the circumstances aren't just quite perfect. Like for instance, I sat down to shoot this video and immediately the weed whacker guy showed up outside and then somebody knocked at the door. So I could have thrown my hands up in the air and said, screw it, I'm just not shooting this today. Or I sat down and said, Lisa, just go for it. Just shoot what's on your mind. So here's what I'm seeing in my group a lot is when we wait for things to be perfect in our life, before we start making changes, before we start moving forward to our dreams, we never start putting one foot in front of the other. So take an honest inventory of what's getting in the way in your own world in terms of pursuing what you want for your relationship with food and your body. If you're waiting for the kids to go back to school, or you're waiting until you have time to clean out the fridge, or you're waiting for the next opportunity to go grocery shopping, or there's a wedding on the horizon, or maybe your best friend is having a birthday, so you're going to start after that celebration. Weight loss is not about getting it right or getting it perfect. It's about choosing to show up for yourself, doing things differently, and recognizing that it's the smallest changes that have the biggest impact. So what can you do today that isn't necessarily going to be perfect, but is going to be a little bit better than what you were doing yesterday? Instead of going out for dinner and having fast food, maybe you can stop and pick up some chicken and some vegetables and some healthier choices. It doesn't have to be huge monumental changes. But what this video is about helping you to identify that perfectionism and that overwhelm of the big picture is actually stopping you from taking any action at all. So go back to the drawing board. Choose to show up in your life in a different way. Recognize that you are the only thing getting in the way of having that relationship with your body and food that you can absolutely adore, because it is possible. But it starts with the baby steps. It starts with putting down the overwhelm and just saying, today I'm going to do one thing that's different, and that's going to be enough. And recognize that that will snowball, and over time you will end up in a completely different place, and your body will start changing without you really having to try all that hard. So if you love this video, if you are like me and you find yourself caught in overwhelm, caught in perfectionism, wanting to get it right, wanting to get all your ducks perfectly in a row, which, I just talked about on Periscope, even the mama duck doesn't wait for her babies to line up before she starts moving them along. She just goes and those baby ducks follow. Make a comment below and share with me how you continually stop yourself from moving forward towards your weight loss goals and towards creating a better relationship with food. I'd love to hear, and I always comment back. So don't hesitate to ask questions, post your comments below, and I will see you next week.